This video is for anybody struggling with their wash and go and their wash and go styling. I just want to tell you, you are not alone. It took me quite a bit of time to get my desired result that I personally like in a wash and go and get that result consistently. I always say to anybody out there that is struggling or they are a bit frustrated with their hair that it took me 8 attempts, 2 months, because I wash my hair on a weekly basis, to get the desired result that I was looking for in a wash and go. And I look back at that wash and go and I'm like, girl, you have came a long way. So for today's video, I wanted to break down a few styling tips that I have learned throughout the last 2 years after rocking a wash and go consistently pretty much every single week. In this video, I really want to hone in on technique specifically. So if you want a broader video talking about general wash day tips and tricks, I'll have that video linked for you in the description. But this video is specifically talking about technique. So let's go ahead and get into the couple of tips that I have for you all today. If you are someone that is looking for definition at the styling step, you kind of already lost the battle. Definition is a result of hydration. So if you're not seeing your curls come through while they're wet and while you're shampooing and conditioning in the shower, then you kind of already lost the battle. You want to make sure that your hair is hydrated before you get to the styling step. That is truly going to be a game changer for you if you do not see that already. A styler is not really a magic product that helps you get curls. It actually just naturally enhances the curls that you already have. So if you are not seeing your curls before the styling step, then it's kind of time to go back to the drawing board, try to pinpoint some of the issues you may be having in your wash day routine. For my wash and goes, I love to use botanical gels. I know some people may be allergic to them or they just haven't figured out how to use them. But if you have access to a botanical gel and you want to experiment with botanical gel, I highly suggest it. I love botanical gels because they allow me to have a lot of weight to my hair and to be able to incorporate a lot more water into my hair and to help aid in that hydration. That is to say that I always style on soaking wet hair, and I mean soaking wet hair, okay? I make sure to do all my styling in the shower. If you've seen any of my wash day videos or wash and go videos, you'll see that I always start in the shower, and there's a reason for that. One, of course, so I don't make a mess, but because I want to style on soaking wet hair to kind of help freeze my curls in place and aid in that longevity. I also make sure to do a little squish test, and I think I talked about this a couple times. I'm not really sure, but it is a huge game changer for me, and it helps me realize that I have incorporated the product well into my hair. And you kind of want to hear like just a squishy sound. It is a great indicator to know that you put enough product in your hair, and you don't have to really second guess your end dry result. You kind of already know that you're on the right path and you're gonna have a bomb wash and go as a result. That is what you want to hear when it comes to a good gel. Like, that is what you want to hear, okay? Don't ever forget that. Along with the squish test, my hair is very slimy to the touch, if that helps you to kind of visualize what you want your hair to feel like as you are styling it. When it comes to wash and go styling, for the longest I struggled with my roots. I had puffy roots constantly. I was able to define my ends very easily, but when it came to my roots, I just couldn't freaking get it right. And one of the things that really helped me to get rid of my puffy roots was to make sure that I was subsectioning my hair off in a smaller section than I do now currently, but making sure that I can really get into my hair and see kind of what I am doing with my hands. And I close my eyes when I'm doing those small subsections so I can kind of feel the curls as I'm going and not relying heavily on the mirror to see what I'm doing. And then after I open my eyes, I kind of double check my work, and this has really helped me to be able to see like not really see because my eyes are closed, but be able to recognize that my hair is defined at the roots and be able to adequately distribute that product. And that brings me into my fourth point, which is closing my eyes really helped me work on my hand placement when it comes to my wash and goes. When I do my wash and goes, I do a lot of smoothing. I'm essentially pinching my index finger and thumb together as I am going through my hair and smoothing the product into my strands. Then I gently go through and separate those curls where they naturally want to separate to help aid in not getting any additional frizz or with my curls. I do not force it at all. I just naturally go in with my fingers and lightly rake through my hair and slowly separate. My fifth and final wash and go tip is to not manipulate your curls into forming with various like curling methods. You know, the viral TikTok videos that you'll see out there. I do not do any shinkling with my hair. I don't do that fancy diamond brush twirl around thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'll like put a video about what I'm talking about. But I feel like when you do that, you are causing unnecessary damage to your hair, breakage if you are someone with really tight curls especially, and you're causing more tangles as well. You want to use products and techniques that are going to naturally enhance the curls that you already have. Those hacks are really just going to be a fast track away to experience breakage, and not to mention it takes a lot more time out of your day. I just don't find that these methods help the curls along any better than just your average smoothing and raking. I hope you all find this video helpful. Please let me know in the comments if you have any additional questions, and I'll have that video titled 8 reasons why your wash and go sucks in the description box below. If you like this type of content, make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye y'all.